It doesn't happen very often, but when Jose is really into a woman, his dating strategy is to go all out. He will take her to the nicest restaurant in town.
Yes!
Even if it is in the airport.
Yeah.
He will buy her flowers. He will pull out chairs, open doors, and wow her with his extensive knowledge of the different salmon species and which rivers they spawn in.
Please don't get him started.
Yeah, oh God.
Copper
I know.
You're not on the date yet, Jose.
But I love being romantic.
I know, it's so romantic.
But here's the thing. What if I told you there was a smarter, easier way to date? Where you could still have a wild, adventurous evening, and you'll leave with more money than when you came, guaranteed.
It's not about the money, Jeff. I just want to spoil her and make her happy.
Oh, I like Jeff's idea better. That sounds way more better.
Give me the money.
Well, coming from a woman, maybe I should listen a little.
But we just learned about it from one of our listeners, and his idea for a date might actually be genius.
Oh.
You're going to hear what it is in your brand
Does
new.
it have to do with a river?
No.
There's no
Alaska?
rivers.
No.
You'll find
Okay.
out in your brand new second date update next. One of the best parts of dating is trying out new things.
You mean like activities?
Yeah.
New activities, new foods,
Totally.
new felonies.
What?
Because you never know
dang.
what unique experiences you might have and how you're going to feel when you're with this new person.
You like arsony. That's fun.
I never knew that was my jam until I met you.
I'm good at it.
And that's what happened with one of our listeners, Aaron, who says he went out with a new woman and she inspired him to try doing something for the very first time.
Ooh, Grand Theft Auto.
We'll
Are
find
we taking
out.
guesses?
Aaron, is this your first time being on a radio show?
Not my first time, but having one of these conversations, yes.
She's inspired you to do at least 2 new things.
Look at you.
Wow.
Outside of the
Exactly.
box.
This woman already sounds like a keeper. What's her name?
Her name is Becca.
Becca.
Becca, okay.
Where'd you meet Becca?
I met Becca online. It was my first foray.
No, really? Is the first time you ever did online dating?
Yeah, I was always like, my dream was to do it, like find a person in person and connect. And then I was like, you know what? It's been such a struggle. Nobody wants to talk anymore in person. So
Yes.
Makes sense.
The internet is where
Wow.
people go to give up on their previous hopes and
Yeah.
dreams. So
I was
that
going to say,
checks
it's
out.
not much better, buddy, but...
Where did you decide to go for your date?
okay, so the plan was we were supposed to just go meet at the bar and have some beers, and that was actually good. But then things
Okay.
kind of got a little out of control.
What do you mean?
Oh, really?
In a good way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like in a good and bad way, if that makes sense.
I don't think he
Yeah.
means bad as in good either. I think he just means bad.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
more confused. Tell us what happened.
Well,
Explain.
Okay, so it sounds weird, but we were drinking at the bar, and then I noticed out the window there was a pawn shop across the street.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're not in a very nice neighborhood. I get it. Yes.
Hey.
It could be Pawn Stars.
Hey, listen, I grew up hanging out at pawn shops. They are not in the nice neighborhoods.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So you saw the pawn shop and what?
And then I was like, this is a little bit weird, but I've always wanted to go to those. Can we check it out? I've never been there.
Oh, an adventure.
So this is the new experience that she inspired you
The
to have.
pawn
Yeah, yeah,
shop.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow.
It could be really romantic and magical inside.
Have you
Brooke.
ever been to a pawn shop, Jeffrey?
Well,
Jeff,
no.
You haven't.
They all smell a little weird. They're sad places
Well-
where desperate people go.
Aaron, maybe you had a better experience, Aaron. What was yours like?
Yeah, so we just walked across the street, and she was down with it. And so I popped in, looked around, and I was like, I actually have an idea. And so I went to my car. She waited for me, and I came back, and I was like, I had this old cookie jar in the trunk that my grandma gave me.
What?
And it kind of looked valuable, so, I wasn't sure. So I was like, okay, let's see.
Oh, so here's a
Okay.
good opportunity to get rid of
Yeah.
it and maybe make some money.
Let's get it evaluated.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So you brought it in?
Yeah, and I was like to the guy behind the counter, I was like, hey, how much for this cookie jar? And he was like, nothing.
Oh, see, they lowball you at first.
Yeah, you gotta lie and say, this is a Civil War cookie jar, sir.
He's like, is there diamonds or guns inside of it? That's all that I
Well, it's been in
want.
the family for a bit, and I was like arguing with the guy. I was like, no, it's an antique, and he's like, dude, I can't sell this for anything. But like, as I was just joking, I was like, oh, well, what about the necklace that she's wearing,
Oh.
And
Your date's necklace?
That's a funny joke.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
It's an obvious joke.
is it an obvious joke though?
What did Becca say?
I mean, we're both kind of tipsy, so she was a little offended at first, but she kind of laughed at it when she realized I was joking.
Okay.
Okay.
She was like, well, actually, this necklace is from her ex. So she was like, I wouldn't mind really getting rid of it.
Oh. She was wearing her ex-boyfriend's necklace on her first date with you?
That's a little bit of a red flag.
choice.
We could just get a move past that.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes exes give good jewelry.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure. Okay. It was Tiffany's, I'm sure.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nice enough. But so we started negotiating with the guy, and then he was like, I'll give you $80 for it. And she's like, sure. And she got rid of it.
What?
And so I was like, yo, drinking money, man. Let's go back to the bar.
Wait, are you worried? What if it was worth a lot more than that?
They're always worth a lot more than that if they're going to give you $80.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
But to get rid of an ex-boyfriend's necklace, it kind of feels good to get rid of it for cheap,
Okay.
I bet.
Emotional weight.
All right. So now you have $80 to keep drinking.
Yeah, we went back to the bar, and we spent all $80.
There you
and
go.
Hey.
Played down. It was fun.
Was she just mad that she ended up having to pay for the date then?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't think of it that way.
No. She didn't say anything about that. Like, we left the bar. We ended the night with a hug.
Okay.
And I decided, I was like, I can't drive home because I'm like really wasted at this point. And so I slept in the backseat of my car, but we got her an Uber.
Oh.
Okay.
You didn't Uber back
Interesting.
with her?
No, I'm fine here. You guys go ahead.
I'm just going to sleep across from the pawn
Hey,
shop.
will you pop the trunk
I mean,
for me?
it's okay. It's responsible.
Like, I didn't want to leave my car there in the parking lot. And then my grandma's cookie jar's in there too, So I was like,
Oh,
I'll
no.
take her with it.
Not the cookie jar.
That's worth
the
nothing.
drunk guy passed on the back will protect the jar.
He's like holding
Wait.
the cookie jar, sleeping with it.
Did your date see you sleeping in the car?
I don't remember, but I know she got home safe, so.
Okay.
That's all that
Okay.
That's good.
And
Okay.
All
have you
right.
been able to keep the conversation going with her after the date?
Well, that's the thing. It's like I haven't got any responses from her. I mean, she liked one of my texts, so I know she saw it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
But
good.
she didn't send, had a great time, anything?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe she regrets selling the necklace and felt like kind of pressured by you when she sobered up.
Well, I mean, I hope not, because, we had a good time doing something we've totally never done before. Same with her, so, I'd like to see her again.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we're going to give Becca a whole nother thing she's never done
Yeah.
before. A random phone call from a bunch of radio hosts when we come back and do your second date update right after this. What was supposed to be an ordinary date turned into a semi-drunk episode of Pawn Stars.
Why are we playing with this music?
I love that show, though.
It was crazy how it happened.
I guess.
Because Aaron saw a pawn shop out the window
Oh,
of the
that
bar
part,
that
yeah.
they were at. They ambled over across the street, and he sold his date's necklace for beer money.
Dude,
Wow,
I
in the
mean,
recap, it sounds awful.
you say it in that sentence exactly, Jose.
I'm not even exaggerating.
I
Then they went
know.
back to the bar and drank more with the $80 that they scored.
Yeah, that's a
until
lot of booze.
he decided to spend the night in the back seat of his own car.
Yeah.
God's honest truth. Am I lying,
I mean,
Aaron?
what could have gone wrong?
Did I mess any of that story up?
When you recap the date like that, it sounds a little creepy.
Yeah, no, it's not creepy. It just sounds like you're from my hometown. Like all of that. It's very familiar.
You're one of those friends in low places.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the date that you envisioned for yourself, clearly, but maybe it ended up better than you ever expected.
And you said you had fun.
I had a great time. I would love to see her again.
See, no regrets.
I can't believe that a girl wouldn't call a guy back after he couldn't sell his own grandma's cookie jar. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
we're
pretty sure George Clooney did that once.
No.
Yeah, and look where he is now,
Exactly.
billionaire. So that's going to be you soon, Aaron. First, we got to get you out on another date with Becca, so we're going to call her right now, okay?
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hey, is this Becca?
this is Becca.
Hey, Becca, what's up? You're on the morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, Becca.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
So I'm literally on the radio right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
So hop on board because it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride, okay?
Buckle up.
Hey.
Because, well, it's actually,
It could be smooth.
it could be
Yeah, you
smooth
could sleep in the back of the
because
car.
we're doing something called the second date update, and we're trying to hook you back up with a guy you went out with recently named Aaron.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah.
It sounds like you guys
Oh.
had a fun night together.
I mean, we definitely had a time.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great first date, but it kind of led to a kind of a bigger issue. So
Oh, what kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, did he tell you that we were kind of drunk and went to a pawn shop and he sold my necklace like off my neck?
Yeah.
But not.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how romantic was that to you?
I mean, it was definitely fun. I did not expect to walk out of that date without my necklace, or to close the bar down afterwards. But yeah, I mean, I guess I intended on calling him back, but
Yeah.
I took an Uber home after our date, and I kind of couldn't help myself because before I parted with the necklace, I asked Aaron to take a photo of me handing over the necklace to the pawn shop guy.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Happy memories.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was a gesture. It was from my ex. And anyway, while I was in the Uber, I sent that photo to my ex.
Oh, no.
Oh,
A
so
revenge photo.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that is a good revenge. I'm sorry, but
that's,
I don't know if he.
ha. Look
That's
what
messed
happened
up.
to your sweet, precious jewelry that
Yeah.
you gave me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, we had broken up probably 6 months ago or something, and we hooked up a couple of times since
Right.
then.
How it goes.
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Yeah, and so like I had started an online dating profile to like help me get over him, or just find other options, so I didn't keep doing that. But then this like selling the necklace was like supposed to be the nail in the coffin, like
Right.
shutting the
Okay.
door.
Bye-bye
man.
forever.
And that's a
Right.
huge middle finger to get in your text.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what did your ex say?
Well, he didn't really say much. He'd actually just like put question marks, and I just honestly, I got home and I passed out and I didn't really care. So
Okay.
Oh, okay. It was a
drunken
That's
night.
good.
All
Does
right.
sound like you're over him then.
Yeah,
So what's the issue
What's
here?
wrong?
But then the next day, I woke up to my door, knock on my door, and it's my ex holding the necklace.
What?
Wait, what?
Did he go back to the pawn
Whoa.
shop?
He had done some investigative work and figured out which pawn shop it was, bought the necklace back for $320.
Oh, they
Oh.
made a pretty penny.
This is how much you mean to me.
Aww.
You
What?
sold it and he still wanted you
That's
back?
cute.
That's sad.
Yeah, that is really sad.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That's how men operate.
little
We operate
desperate.
on sadness.
Okay.
So
Not every man does that.
90% of us do. So
I mean, you hated
Really?
him enough to pawn the necklace he gave you and then send it in a text. Like
I was drinking.
Okay.
Okay.
The liquor
So
talking.
let's guess what happened next.
So
Or you just tell us.
We didn't hook up, if that's what you're implying, but I did invite him in. We had some coffee. We talked things over. And honestly, I mean, it was so unexpected. Maybe it was because I was hungover. Maybe it was because, it was hot. Like, it was hot for him to go through all that trouble and then pay $320 to get it back.
Chivalrous or sad?
Could you get a new
You
necklace
text
at
in.
that point, too? Like,
You text in and vote right now, 78592. Hot or not?
I mean, he did spend over $300 on it.
That is a nice.
I mean, what was it worth to begin with? Did he ever tell you?
I don't know. He never told me, but it could not have been more than $250.
Something to say. Hello.
Oh.
hello there.
Aaron? Is that Aaron?
Yeah, that's Aaron. He's been
Yeah.
That's your
listening.
ex-boyfriend.
Oh, no, I think I think her ex-boyfriend's in the back room. Is what I'm getting. Yeah.
Maybe right, bro.
He's been
Yeah.
listening on the other line this entire time, wanting to jump in.
Are
I
you
guess.
serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh my
That's how this
God.
segment works. Aaron?
Yeah. So wait, hold on. So you had an amazing time with me, but then you got back with your ex. Is that what you hooked up with your ex?
I did not hook up with my ex, but we have decided to
Hook up
try
later.
things out. I mean, we want to try, we're trying it again. It's like, thank you so much. I mean, we had a fun date, and I think you're a really great guy. I was 100% anticipating having a second date with you.
Oh, man.
I'm just being really honest. Like, this really hurts, actually. Like, I didn't expect like this would happen. I thought we had a great time, and it was like you said, it was 6 months ago. Like, really, you want to try that again instead of trying something new, like we did?
I hear getting with exes is very risky.
Aaron basically teed up her ex to like
For real.
like
You
slam
helped
this
her.
home.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. It just happened, you know.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like you pushed
honestly,
fate.
I know, but you thought that you were ridding her of the ex instead
Oh,
of,
that's a
you know
good
what I mean?
example,
Like
yeah.
you're getting rid of the necklace. We're washing
Closure.
ourselves clean. We're moving forward.
and you were probably just asleep in your car when he was across the street.
Oh,
bye.
it. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Alexis, right the next
Oh, my
morning,
God.
this guy's probably buying her the necklace.
You were
It's the
asleep in
new
your
thing that
car?
makes good things
Oh.
happen. So that's what I'm.
You were
know,
asleep in your
like,
car?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh God, yeah. I didn't want to leave my car. Look, I just
You
damn it. I just
you didn't just take an Uber
I didn't want to
home?
leave the car there, and I couldn't drive home. You know how drunk I was.
No, I mean, I'm glad you didn't drive home, but I definitely didn't think you would sleep in your car. Like,
What do you want to do? Go pawn it?
Alexis.
Sorry. It
Look,
happened.
I think you're great, and
Good segue. Good timing.
Okay.
He's really sweet.
Maybe you should offer to
poor
buy
guy.
the necklace back for even more than $320.
Necklace is gonna
Pull
sell
the
for
ultimate
$1,000.
flex.
I don't know. I
come
think
on.
if you're not taking an Uber home, like, I doubt you're going to spend more than $320 on this necklace.
Oh, you're price shaming him now.
Yikes.
It's just a gesture of money. We had a great time. He just paid with money.
I think that's
Yeah.
important to keep in mind here. And also, it's important to keep in mind that she hasn't hooked up with her ex-boyfriend yet.
Not
So,
yet.
with that being said, I think I'm going to propose the two of you go out on another date, you and Aaron, and you can use it as a competition now to see who do you want to get with more, Aaron or your ex-boyfriend.
Or maybe Aaron will lead you to another ex, and then you can have
What?
multiple exes to choose
Oh,
from.
good God.
This has already been, like, kind of a shock to the system, but, I mean...
Oh, I hear hesitation.
Yeah.
But now I think it's. I feel like a second
What?
date. Would that be awkward? I mean,
You'd be cheating on your new boyfriend.
No,
You're
they're not
dating.
together yet.
Only if you're wearing that necklace again, then
Yeah.
it might be a little awkward.
Yeah.
They're just talking.
Hey, look, after a couple whiskey sours, whiskey cokes, whatever you want, we're going to sell that thing again.
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
Can you imagine? Come on, let's see how many times your ex-boyfriend will buy it back.
This
That'd
is
be
a
so
fun
fun.
game. Come on, go out one more time and we'll pay for it. Yes or no?
all right. If you guys are paying for it, I will do a second date.
It's a sloppy second date, just the way that we like it. We'll even throw in a free radio station blanket that the two of you can cuddle up underneath in the back seat of Aaron's car.
Oh,
Wow.
cute.
Yeah,
I was going to
cute.
ask if you can definitely foot the Uber bill too, but